folks, welcome to another PTP fishing and the first one for 2023. Nearly said 2022. Back at Enoggera Reservoir. Thank you to everybody for, I guess, the comments, messages that I got while I was having my little bit of a breakdown in South Australia. There's a couple of videos coming from that trip pretty soon, to be honest with you. So had a lot of fun. Would have been very, very nice if the wind had have been just a fraction less down there, but had an absolute ball, had a really good break. Like I said, put a little bit of content together for you as well. So looking forward to putting that together and showing you what that was all about. The reason I'm at Enoggera is a lot of the comments, a lot of the questions that I got while I was having the break was about Enoggera Reservoir. So today is a little bit of a twofold effort. I'm going to try and answer those questions, and from the bonus video I have a few more lures that I need to try. I've got a few live target lures and various other things that on that particular day just weren't the right things to use where we're at. So I'm going to give those a try here at Enoggera. So looking forward to today. It's only a short session, maybe 2 or 3 hours. Hopefully I catch some fish, start 2023 off with a bang. Anyway, let's get into it. Welcome to another PTP fishing. So while I'm paddling to a new location, because I got nothing in that first spot, one of the biggest questions I get asked is lure choice. Now, lure choice, I think a lot of the time is about confidence. Everybody says, oh, you only use 5 centimetre lipless crankbaits. Why? You know, is that the only thing that will catch fish? Absolutely not. But it's my confidence lure, and when you find one that really works, you stick to it until it stops working, I guess. So, you know, obviously the 5 centimetre V-blade has been exceptionally good this year, or this season I should say, because the year's only new. I've caught a lot of fish. So you stick to what you're confident with. You know, today I've got 2 different lures on at the moment. They're both that similar profile. I think it's the profile that is probably the most important thing. That size, that 4 to 5 centimetres, whether it be a hard body, a soft plastic, lipless crankbait, a vibe, whatever you like to use. The only thing I've not caught fish on here at Enoggera is surface lures. I think that's just because, well, I don't know, to be honest with you, but I think one of the main reasons is there's a lot of depth around the edge of the lily pads here, and I just don't think that's conducive to the fish being there and looking up. I think they're looking out. So anyway, these are the answers to that question. Why do I use 5 centimetre lipless crankbaits? They're my confident bait. I've caught a lot of fish on them, and I'll most probably stick to them. I will have a little bit of a play today though. Far out. Gosh. So another question I get asked while I'm at the answering the questions is, why do I use inline singles? So this is one of the live target lures. Ow. It's one of the live target lures that I'm having a little bit of a play with today. Hopefully you can see that. So I didn't have time to change it over to inline singles. Why do I use inline singles? Because even though that's just a double hook rather than a treble, you're casting so close to the lilies and everything else here that even these catch, whereas the inline singles for whatever reason seem to flip through that and don't get hooked up as often. And obviously when a fish is thrashing around in the kayak, it's a couple of less hooks to get into me, so that's why I use inline singles. So, I didn't manage to get it on camera. I've done a lot of searching with not a lot of luck. So there's my first fish. As you can see, I've changed to one of the duo hard bodies. It's been interesting. I haven't been here, obviously I've been away for about 3.5 weeks. The water's actually got a bit of colour to it, so I don't know whether there's been some big rain. I'll have to find out afterwards, but there's my first fish, and I'd almost say that's a legal fish, which is kind of nice. So there's that little hard body. Time to start filming again. Hopefully I catch some on the camera this time. So I'm pretty stoked with that. So my first bass for the year out of Enoggera is a legal fish. 30.5 centimetres, so 305 millimetres. Thanks for coming, and like I said, hopefully now I can get a few with the camera running. So I have to admit, it was bloody nice to get a bite after about an hour of fishing. All of my little usual go-to spots, not even a touch. That was my first bite for the entire morning. Like I said, the water's looking, there's just a little bit of colour to it, which surprised me. I didn't realise that there may have been some rain while I was away. I'd say with the little bit of colour in the water, it was more than a little bit of rain. Don't know what that was. No fish though. Didn't feel right. Oh, there you go. There's, oh, bugger. Come off. Where is it? Oh no, it's still on there. Just tiny. Oh, now he realises he's hooked. Well, that's kind of a good feeling. Kind of a good feeling, that is. So not a monster, just under 23 centimetres, but stoked to have caught a fish on the camera. I think I'll find a few more in here. We'll just keep playing. See ya. Okay, so I've just changed lures. Obviously not because I wasn't catching anything on the other one, but I just feel like the lure needs to dive a little bit deeper than what that duo lure was doing. Don't know why I feel that, I just do. I've changed the profile of the lure a little bit as well. It's one of those little short, fat ones. Pretty sure this one's a Xeric Bulldog crank. Anyway, the fishing isn't thick and fast, so I haven't succumbed and put a V-blade on as yet. It will happen if I don't start getting a few bites, so and we'll really know if it's the lure, won't we? It's an interesting area that I'm fishing in here, in that it's just obviously scattered lily pads. There's pretty good depth here. It's, you know, it's between 9 and 10 foot deep. When I first started coming to Enoggera, it's one of the areas that was probably the most productive as far as getting fish. Just seemed to like to sit in under these lily pads and come out and smash the lures. They haven't been here in recent times, but since they weren't anywhere else, I just figured this is where I'd come. But they're obviously not here in big numbers. Just the 2 bites so far. But as they say, 2 bites is better than no bites. So we'll just keep going. And hopefully I'll find a few more in amongst all of this stuff. Well, it's my first bite for a while. Oh, unbelievable. That is crazy. Oh, get out of there. So, come out of there. That is just nuts. Oh, no. Please don't come off now. That is just crazy. So that was literally, I've succumbed, I've put the V-blade on, and this is second cast with the V-blade. And it's a good fish too. Wowee. Get in the net. Wow. People wonder why I use the V-blade. So as I said, I succumbed and put a V-blade on. Second cast with a V-blade in the same area that I've just fished 2 different hard bodies and a soft plastic through. So I may not have answered too many questions in this video, certainly not as many as I wanted to because the fish just haven't cooperated. But do V-blades work? 100%. Do they work in Enoggera? 100%. I'd have one if I was coming here, and that's going to be the end of this PTP fishing. So I'd say that's a legal fish. Super stoked. I wish I had a bit more time on the water this morning, but I've got to head off. We've got jobs to do before the family comes home. They're still in South Australia, so lovely fish to finish on. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions you would like me to answer from here at Enoggera, put a comment in here, give the thing a bit of a thumbs up, see if we can get me a few likes and a few more subscribers. So thanks very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time from PTP Fishing. See ya. What a cracking way to finish. 32 centimetres, so 2 legal fish today. Every other trip's been lots and lots of little ones. 2 legals. Thanks very much.